video games, and the ethical dilemma behind downloadable content and passcodes.
This is America, where a lying, cheating degenerate can prosper.
Downloadable content, or DLC, is official additional content for a video game distributed through the internet. DLC may add new game modes, objectives, levels, or challenges, all at an extra fee to its users. Online passcodes are a key that comes with the purchase of a new video game. The passcode may enable its user to access some locked game content, but is usually used in order to access online multiplayer portions of a new game.
Destroy all that I have wrought. We will stand together and wipe out this plague. I will tolerate your insolence no more. I will have my revenge.
The ethical dilemma begins when you ask, why wasn't this downloadable content part of the game to begin with? Why am I having to spend more money to access a complete game that I already paid $60 for? Companies such as Activision, the maker of Call of Duty, have released so much downloadable content for their games that you can actually spend more money on DLC than on the game itself.
Included free with purchase of Resurrection is a zombie soundtrack and new Zombies Moon theme.
The ethical dilemma of online passcodes on the used game market. Upon purchasing mini games, you will be asked to input a code in order to access some content. If you don't have this code, which typically happens if you purchase a used game, you will be asked if you would like to purchase a code for $10 to $15 extra. By doing so, developers are able to discourage the purchase of used games because there is no profit for them in the sale of used games. This has a very adverse effect on companies that buy and sell used games. This could eventually lead to the end of used games, and you have to ask yourself, what in this world are you allowed to purchase and not sell at a discounted price on a later date? Companies such as GameStop, GameFly, and Best Buy will be especially hurt by the used game market because they specialize in the sale of these games. And you have to ask yourself, is it ethical for developers to cut out these middlemen?
I think the whole world.
A dull moment, huh, Sully? Why change now?
Yalla!
Hold this! Oh, crap! Big wave! Big wave! No, 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 no!
If I really enjoy the game that I've purchased, I'll spend the extra money for the extra downloadable content. I think it's a good idea if you don't really want the game to end or you want a new map type of deal. So. I think it depends on the game, and as long as the gaming company hasn't purposely left out material in the game just so that they can put it later in downloadable content. Yeah, I do. I think it's a right that they've acquired by making the game. But like I said, as long as they don't purposely withhold content just to later bring it out to make a profit. Yeah, I like to buy used games. They're generally not as much, and I can wait a couple months and save $30. Actually, that happened recently when I bought Madden, a football game. I bought the game, but they withheld the online content, which is required to update rosters and play online and have access to the online community. And they had they charge an extra fee just to access that, because there's a one-time code with each purchase of the game, which kind of upset me. No, I think that aspect's kind of cheap. Kind of a low blow. I think that if you buy the game, the $60 fee or even the $30 use fee should be enough to have access to the online network associated with the game. I think that it could have a really big impact negatively on GameFly and GameStop, especially if they start selling entire new games online and it becomes a completely online network, making them obsolete. So if you go on to Xbox Live and buy a brand new game, just enter your credit card in, and then no one would have to go out and buy, kind of like a Netflix deal.
So you make the decision. Is it ethical or unethical for companies to market video games this way?